Hey, what's up everybody? David here, and this is another short and sweet Fantasy Grounds tutorial. And this particular tutorial is going to be on targeting multiple tokens for either an attack roll or maybe a spell attack where saving throws are required. Now, if you're a new user to Fantasy Grounds, you'll probably find this tutorial rather useful, but if you're a savvy veteran of the program, you probably already know how to do this. So, Fantasy Grounds allows you to attack or spellcast upon multiple creatures at one time. Now, when you do this, it has to be your turn. And for this example, we're going to go ahead and use our party of 4 adventurers here versus a young red dragon. And for this scenario, the young red dragon has swooped in from the tall spruce trees around the adventurers. They had no clue that the dragon was there, so the dragon gets to drop on them and the elements of surprise. So the dragon gets all of its actions for its turn. So when the dragon lands, it gets to attack. And to attack the players is really easy. There's no need for the players to do individual dexterity rolls. You can easily just hold down your control button and click on every single token that is going to be affected by that 30-foot cone from your red dragon. And as you can see, when you hover over the red dragon token, you'll see all of the distances that the tokens are away. So they're 5 foot, 10 foot, 20, and 25 foot away. Perfect. They're all within the 30-foot cone range. Now, you can also target these tokens. If you don't want to click on them on the map, you can also click on them while they are in the turn tracker. And you can just hold down the control button and just click on the token in the tracker. And just make sure it's your turn. Now, you can see that the targets here for the young red dragon are Donk, Allura, Ilsa, and Rogar. So, now we're going to go ahead and roll our attack. All you have to do is come to the turn tracker, the combat tracker, or you can open up the monster character sheet and you can attack from the sheet, or just to make it easy, whenever it's the monster's turn in the combat tracker, it always opens up its attacks to where you can see it. So we're going to go ahead and just click on the 17 DC dexterity saving throw that they need to make. So the party members made their dexterity saving throws. You can see that Donk and Rogar, they were successful, and Ilsa and Allura failed their saving throws. Now, for damage, all you're going to want to do is do the same thing. And Fantasy Grounds recognizes the failed saving throws on those characters that failed. So they will take the full damage, and the 2 players that were successful will only take the half damage. Now, there's some other variables involved like vulnerability and resist, but we're not going to worry about that in the tutorial. So let's go ahead and roll our damage, and all you do is you just double click on that. Voila, there's our 16d6 fire damage. You can see that Donk took half because he had a successful saving throw. He took half of 51. Allura and also Ilsa, it looks like they were the ones that took full damage, so they took the full 51, and then Rogar took half damage because he had a successful saving throw. Now you'll see in the combat tracker, it added the 25 damage to the 2 players that made the saving throw, and it added the 51 damage to the 2 players that failed their save that were successful. Yeah, failed their saving throw for the 51. My apologies on that. So that's all you do. And then, the like I said, you can double click on these inside of the combat tracker on the left. Just click on the token and you can see that it gets rid of the targets. So you can click on them on the map or within the tracker. Just make sure you hold down the control button. And that's it, everybody. So that is how you attack multiple creatures. With 5th edition, it works the same for Pathfinder, for 3.5, for 4th edition, for many other rule sets on Fantasy Grounds. It's a great feature that Fantasy Grounds has. So hope you new players of Fantasy Grounds enjoyed it. Please feel free to leave a comment down below. Also, if you enjoyed it, please like the video, share it, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel. Until next time, I'm Dave, and happy gaming.